All right, ladies and gentlemen, right now on the track, 65cc practice. We need all the 50s down to the starting line. All the 50cc riders down to the starting line, please. It's 90.1 on your FM dial if you can't hear me now. So if you just arrived or tell your friends, tell everybody in the pits, we're live, 90.1 on your FM dial. No, I think it's just a bunch of hot air in the Tower of Power. Friends. Queen of the roller derby right there. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we got the whole new Speedway grill going retro. Anyways, they got monster burrito, they got the mini burrito, they got a French toast plate, they got a fruit pilaf. Jackson Lather, we need you to registration immediately.
Have a great day. Oh! Oh!
Check one, check two. Coming through clear.
What if Danger Boy made it?
So
We're live.
we're streaming live, but he said no audio. No what? Test 1, 2.
Testing. Hanging out.
Here you got both of us.
I got the lean on right now. The lean.
Of course, it's nice and quiet with no bikes. So
Yep.
if we can do the electric AZ Open, then we can talk normal.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to get my notes.
You know, I always say I'm fat, dumb, and happy until I have to push a bike up the hill. Freaking out of shape. No, Robert, let's start.
We're live on.
She was losing antifreeze.
Looking good.
The big 4-4. Look at this Cobra coming out.
Danger Boy was out here for the.
He
Danger
looks
Boy was
good.
out here.
Oh,
for
Danger Boy is here.
He
then.
was here for the Loretta Lynn, so he has some time on this track.
Yeah. I was wondering that because he did come off mini O's, winning 2 titles I think there.
That'll keep that momentum going.
You follow Brian Deegan on Instagram?
I do.
Oh God, he posted a photo of him just like screaming. Like he told me, he goes, you know what? I'm never gonna be a mini dad.
He's reliving his youth.
He's reliving his glory years for sure.
That's it.
But dude, how cool would that be? I mean,
And he's doing
I
it
love
his way,
Brian.
like he always wanted to do.
it's funny. Me and him are the same age, and you know, definitely not the same pocketbook, but. Just he's a good dude. I mean, I sponsor him for TBS for years now, and he's definitely embodies himself and is a good ambassador for our sport and helps out. Yeah,
Even going into trucks and off road, he still comes back to moto.
totally. Trucks, off road, rally car, NASCAR, outlaw cars. I mean,
Has he done some NASCAR?
he's
He's
been testing.
testing.
Yeah.
That seems like a tough nut to crack, because no matter how much success you have, either moto, trophy truck, rally, that just seems to be a different animal altogether for moto guys making the jump.
Funny thing is, like Ronnie Fias, I know, like, talking with Kevin Windham, he wants to try to get into an off-road, like a Pro 2 truck. Jeremy McGrath, for example.
He's doing it, yeah.
But funny deal is Deegan had a rally car test, and I got to go out to it, and it was at Willow Springs Raceway. And he put me in the rally car and didn't know there was a hidden camera in there. And I literally pooped my pants.
So all those videos
driving.
you see of the hidden
You
cameras
can
and
Google
people
it.
screaming.
You can Google it and watch it. It's hilarious. So what do we got? We got 50s coming up?
Can't pay attention to checkered flag.
Well, then again, he's not hanging over the rail.
Hey guys, this is practice. The checkered flag is a checkered flag. That means it's over. Okay? White flag and checkered flag. It's your first time. Have a nice day.
Cafe.
We are in. Cafe's right across from Sign Up, the Speedway Grill, where you can get your morning thrill. I got to do a little French toast tasting compliments of the Speedway Grill.
Hey, out there I couldn't even do, let alone unbelievable.
We're just getting practice underway. First motos of the day are going to be Open B Limited and the Open C Limited. So stick around if your rider is in the first moto.
Hey, you cut me off or whatever you need, because I'll just keep talking or whatever. You know what I mean?
Will do. If your story gets boring, I'll cut you off.
Yeah. So yeah, the whole moving thing is it's crazy. My wife's stressed out to the max. Today's her last day at her job, so they're throwing her a little party. You know, Monday I come back home. Tuesday we pack. Wednesday we pack. The moving truck gets there. besides Christmas party Tuesday night. Wednesday, my mom and dad and my brothers saying bye. And then Thursday, we're having a little going away party my friends are throwing for us. Friday, we're here, man. We're moving. We're driving.
My in-laws still live in Southern California, so it's great.
Where do they live?
Glendora, California.
But do they offer you to come to the house and hang out?
Absolutely. It's go to Disneyland, we got a place to stay. We want to go to the beach, we got a place to stay. We want to just escape the heat during the summer, we got a place to stay. So
I told my mom and dad what we were doing, and they were like, "Oh, that's great. You're going to better your family. That's really good. So what are you going to do about work?" I said, "I'm going to come out every 2 to 3 weeks, stay 3 to 5 days, and then head back." They're like, "Well, just so you know, you don't have a spot on our couch." I'm like, "What?"
they're putting it out there right
Yeah,
now.
they already said it right off the bat. They're like, "No, yeah, me and Dad talked about it."
Your room's
Okay.
a sewing room now.
Yeah,
Remember, ladies and gentlemen,
just
if
throwing
you're
my parents
hungry or
under the
thirsty,
bus. You know, why not?
You folks are watching live. If your rider is first in their moto, they're going straight to this spot here, the podium. So if your rider is coming in first, you want to hear what they have to say, who they have to thank, make sure you check it out because they're going to be getting interviewed right there on the AZ Open podium.
Let's talk about some of these awesome sponsors we got out here at ACP. I know we got PJ1 just completely stepping it up this year. Good to see that. I love seeing that. Reminds me, last time I seen PJ1, you know what I was thinking about? Was Jimmy Button when he was on wearing Team Extreme gear. So that had to have been the early 90s. So
Jimmy Button, a local rider here.
yes. And then we have, who else do we have that's here? Red Bull.
We got Justified all day here today, Justified Clothing.
Oh, yeah, check out our cool
Yeah.
shirts we're wearing.
Then,
Thank you, Justified.
Yeah, they'll also be hosting ping pong all day today, and I'm sure there's some red solo cups will come out tonight for some
Yeah, how
ping
about
pong
that?
activities.
How about that for the folks, for the grandparents, and for the parents? I mean, they supply a bar from what 8 to 11 tonight,
Adult beverages
and I
going
heard,
on. So
I heard it's not just beer and wine, not just beer and wine, but not us because we're professionals and we need to keep it legit so we can perform for 3 days straight of announcing.
Are you a factory tricycle rider?
You know what? I used to be,
Used to
but I'm an underwater badminton champion now.
We got
so
the tricycle
6 p.m.
tricycle team race tonight, and
World
Give it a-
Championship actually.
you can win more fly bucks at this tricycle race than you probably can at your local weekend race. They're giving away $500 fly bucks to the team that wins that tricycle race tonight.
How about that? That's 2 sets of gear. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Totally. 2 sets. Pant, jersey, glove. Fly's stepping it up. FMF, Little D. He's not here, but I know he's one of my best friends, and really proud to say he's part of the fatherhood now.
He's probably trying to catch a few Z's every now and
Oh,
then.
he ain't. I told him, I says, dude, here's the best thing. Twitch told me this, and it stuck to me, and I told Little D this, and I passed it down. There's no manual on how to raise a kid. But I says, dude, party all you want, because once you have that kid, your partying's done. And I says, enjoy your rest and your sleep. Because once you have that kid, you're not having it anymore. You know about that.
As a father, the first few months are easy. They just sit there. All you got to make sure is they're fed, they're clean. Once they become mobile, then it's downhill.
How old are your kids?
I have a 11-year-old and a just turned 5-year-old.
So they're out of diapers.
Yes, they are.
I'm going through the training stage right now. Pretty wild. We got Scott here, for all you guys, and you're sitting at home and it's nice right now. Scott brought out all their mountain bikes. They have a 1 mile awesome course, which a little later, I'm sure the guinea pig is going to be me. And I got to do a loop on it for you guys at home. So don't worry, I can ride a wheelie, so we're good.
I've heard
yeah.
a few training regiments include a little bit of mountain biking these days. So
Not me, though. My training regiment's been couching and 12-ounce curling,
This is my training regimen. Sitting here watching a TV,
Yes.
watching a race.
Hanging out here. These kids are going for it on the shaft drives right now, hitting the ruts. So yeah, Scott brought out mountain bikes. They got a full course. like I said, we got Shocked. Who's the Shock guys that brought out Cornhole? That's a cool one. I like playing Cornhole myself.
That's always a good game to pass the time. Gets
Fly bought out their full hospitality. Man, it seems like people are going down in that section over there. What are we going to call that section, by the way?
the rhythm section or most.
Let's come up with it. Let's come up with a cool name. If you guys are tuning in, shoot us a text or hashtag, and let's call that rhythm.
The PJ 1x6.
Or
got-
the
got
AZ
6
Open
rollers, got-
corner. I mean, we don't know what it. We'll come up with something.
That section's tricky because coming out of that corner, it'll break down, and that outside line, which normally you want to rail around, will start breaking down. That rear end will start coming out, and that seems where they seem to go down. Is that they get on the gas, that back end just wants to step out on them. And
Maybe.
It slowly goes to the right, so you're always fight. You want to jump, but you're always fighting, keeping the bike going a little bit to the right.
Maybe even number 5 is alive, because that's funny. I've never seen at a motocross track numbers for sections. It's always at a road race track or something. You see where, all right, that's the 5 corner, that's 2. So we can call it. We'll come up. We'll be pondering, and I'm sure some people will hashtag in and text in to us what they think would be a good name.
Looks like we're just getting ready for the last practice. Little guys here, which it looks like they'll be doing a modified track. They see they come off number 4, then they're going to come around these cones and then hop on the track right here up to the finish line. So
For the little guys
for
here?
the little guys, yeah.
Okay. Keta definitely is going to run it a little later. Are you shivering right now? Are you shivering?
It's a little chilly here.
It is.
We got this wind coming out of the north right into
It is a little bit
into
nippy.
us. So we're sitting here in the shade.
I'm trying to feel this light over here that we got shining on
Anything in Arizona, once it's below 75 degrees, it's sweatshirt weather.
us. Yeah,
It's
but I'd
parka
rather
weather.
it be this than 120 degrees right now.
That's true.
Okay? But it is dry heat, so. And we got our 50 shafts underway. What is this? Oh, 4 to 6, 51 cc. And then we're going to have our super minis. Woo. There's some fast 85 cc super mini 105. Shoot, Honda 150s out here. So,
Hey, there's Bobby White right there. The man.
hey, there he is.
That French toast is smelling good.
It is. I'm waiting
That's
for my
cinnamon.
breakfast burrito, though.
Have you been out here during a summer day yet?
I surely have. I've made
Yeah.
I've actually cracked an egg over there on that rock and made a over easy. Look at, so they are cutting through over
Yeah.
here.
So they get to run the modified track.
Oh, this kid's going for it, though. He wants to ride the regular track. Well, I think the flaggers are just getting warmed up. That's another thing, as you can see.
It's practice for everyone.
Yeah. Today is our Friday, our first day. So I need to text my wife and tell her to tune in today. So could we,
It's just like being home. They can watch you on the TV. It's just like if you're there.
do you know what it is?
azopenmx.com/live.
Hey,
course,
babe,
you
please
guys already
tune
know
in
that
to
since you're
AZ
watching us
Open
right now.
/live. And you can watch the broadcasting live, and you can see your lovely husband's ugly mug on the big screen.
You got it pretty well covered up, though.
I did.
Yeah. But here's the cool thing about Arizona during the summer. An hour and a half away, you're up at elevation, it's about 15 degrees cooler. You're up in some trees.
Definitely. We did that. Where did we went up to the mountains last year for Christmas. We came out, snowing up there, and even in the summer when it's 120 here, you go up there and it's
Yeah. You go up to Flagstaff and it's.
we got the lake, we got everything here. I'm excited.
I once heard that Arizona, a landlocked state, had the largest per capita or boats per capita in the U.S. at one point. We got a lot of lakes around here, and a lot of outdoor activities. Even during the summer when it's hot, you head up to some elevation, 5,000, 7,500 feet. It's 10 to 15 degrees cooler, and 90 degrees feels a lot better than 110.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Look at, there's the kid that did almost a full lap until they pulled him off of it. Justified pimping us out with some cool shirts. Look at this guy right here, just hanging out.
He's wondering what kind of camera that is.
Either that or he's doity. Oh, now you got the two doity doits. But throwing down some water here and 50 shaft, 4 to 6 years old. 4 to 6, man. My son Ezra is ripping on a Strider, and he's only 2.5 years old.
Okay,
like,
what do we look for
no
this
fear,
time?
hitting the ramps, doing the deal.
Alan Flores.
I'm like, he totally wants to
Okay.
ride.
There's two things that kept me from being the motocross champion that I could have been. Was one, I didn't have a Strider, so I'd use training wheels like every other kid. And two, my parents didn't buy me a motorcycle.
Jackson
Yeah,
Blackburn,
But other than those two things, I could have been a motocross champion.
St. George, Utah. We
But I
need to
was
see
a
you up
motocross
here at
champion.
registration.
That's right. You were.
Mandatory
Yeah.
riders meeting at registration riders. We need
motocross
everybody
champion
up
when
here
I say
front and
that
center.
as
We got a
a
lot of
joke,
important stuff to
but
cover. So
no,
please,
honestly,
we need your attendance. Have a nice day.
I never did training wheels. My dad put me straight from
Elvis is here.
a bike. We went, what did we have? We had big wheels.
Yeah, the big plastic.
How old
3.
are you?
I'm 40.
Okay, so I'm 39, so we're there.
Yeah.
We're together. Yeah, so we went plastic wheels, and we went straight onto a little Schwinn that I wish I would have kept.
It's a mean machine where you could
The
power
green
slide.
machine. Yeah, the green machine. Yep, totally
Do
out
some
of that
power
one.
slides.
But I never started riding a dirt bike until I was in high school. My freshman year in high school, I started riding a dirt bike. But I raced BMX my whole life. And so I think, personally, when you go from a BMXer to a dirt bike, it's you can pick that up really quick. I got a lot of friends that were pro BMXers that got onto a dirt bike, and it was like, whoa, like it was a different, they're doing this instead of doing that, but it's crazy, I still throw my leg over once in a while just to have fun, break a sweat, but I've backed it down totally, like
It's not
way
one of those.
down.
It's not one of those things you just go every once in a while. You either got to be
Yeah.
in it or not.
So we're definitely behind.
I think we're a little bit behind. We had a couple delays there during a
Couple
couple of the
cartwheels.
practice sessions. So getting the riders meeting set up, and then we'll be off with Open B Limited, Open C Limited for the first motos of the 2015 AMA AZ Open, presented by PJ1.
So we've already gone through all the practice then.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I was.
That's the moto list right there.
Yeah.
So that's,
Okay. Open B Limited. Who's the fast guys in the Open B Limited? Do we have? Is that what Richard Taylor's?
I'm not sure which class he's racing.
Because we got Mitchell Falk and. We need some sun up here. I'll tell you that.
Okay, we're staring north, and the sun's going to be behind us. We're going to be in the shade all day.
You ready to go do that? You want to thank some sponsors, or I don't even know the sponsor list.
I think thanking Justified for this shirt because it's keeping me a lot warmer than if I didn't have it.
And Justified is an Arizona-based brand.
I believe they are.
They are. Whenever I think of Justified, I think I've gotten Justin Timberlake Justified. his album.
All right, looks like the riders meeting's getting going to be starting, and then a few other procedural items, and then we'll line up and drop the gate.
At our 2015 AMA AZ Open presented by PJ1. Good to see PJ1 back. I think the first time I used PJ1 was on my DR350 when I raced the four-stroke nationals in 1993. I got some chain lube from my Glenn Hillen at the White Brothers World Four-Stroke Championships. Came in my little package. I don't know how I remember that, but I just remember how cool that logo was. I like that logo. It's just plain Jane. Still to this day is the same
Recognizable.
logo, and to me, that's like marketing. I'd love to see something that is stuck that long.
I still use their stuff. I like the filter oils and cleaners. Makes it easy.
Oh, look at Robert. Robert. He's cracking the whip. That is Mr. Robert, the AMA super official, let's call him.
We should get him a Foot Locker uniform there, since he is the referee.
He is the referee. There's definitely a big AMA on the back of that. How about our podium this year? Our podium looks good. Love the design of the AZ Open. I love the cactus in there, and honestly, I think if they have a T-shirt, I'm definitely picking one up, and I'm going to wear that sucker again.
That's why
So
all
justified.
all these riders out here, they want that cactus.
Is that the trophy then?
That's the trophy.
So you get a real cactus. You can poke your eye out.
No, it's a hand-carved wooden cactus.
Oh, there we
It's
go.
basically a piece of furniture, something that Mom wouldn't mind having up on the mantle, because it's good decor.
And for you guys tuning in, watching the AMA, Robert there doing a little Q&A. Not really a Q&A, but just describing. We've already had some kids going down. Dude, I stress about this all the time whenever I do these announcing, and I didn't get to fire it off this morning, but we all gotta go to work on Monday. We all gotta go to school. I know we're here for a big prestigious race, but man, guys, when it's your first lap, cruise. Check it out. You haven't really ridden it. You're not warmed up. It's cold. Just cruise, putt around, feel it, and then start working your magic and getting into it. Because as we could see, in our number 5 is alive section, we've had a lot of guys go down in our roller rockers.
And we still need to think of a name for that one.
Yeah, we will. We'll come up with it. But yeah, it's something where I always like to stress about that is like, hey, let's keep calm, carry on.
Even for practice, my first lap, I putt around the first lap, and I hold that pace pretty much the whole day. That's about my speed. So.
No, that's good.
Hey, JJ. Did you lock
Does anybody have any questions about limited? I have the limited sheet on my iPad. I can show you what's legal and what's not legal. I'm basically looking for pipes and silencers. Make my job easier. Pretty much everything else that's pretty critical has been taken off the books. You know, 5 years ago was you had to have stock levers. We changed that. A couple years ago we had to have stock rotors. We changed that. Now we are allowing whole shot devices. So if you have any questions, let me know on that. Other than that, does anybody have any questions? Yes.
Colin shall see you at sign up, please, or Dad, somebody, and then Taylor Matcham. Taylor Matcham. Okay, I can see Colin or Dad. Thank you.
Any other?
Hey, Carson Milken. How's the track today?
Good.
Did you have fun?
Yeah.
How's your bike running?
Good.
You got some sponsors you want to thank?
Shock sock. My dad and my mom. Ayo.
Don't be afraid to talk in the microphone. Hey, it's okay. It's just you and I having a conversation. Don't worry about nothing else.
Bell. Open C Limited, we got Timothy Watson, number 22, number 97, Ryan Cantrell, number 110, Devin Bates, 155, Dalton Lane, 199, Trey Archuleta, number 222, Joe Rogero, number 287, Taylor Gutterroot, 301, Andrew Borski, number 312, Hunter Schlosser, 505, Cole Puckett, 580, Benjamin Brady, 717, Luke Willingham, 807, Curtis Geiger. So we got 505, Cole Puckett leading the way through this hot lap. Pull them off the track, get them lined up, and we'll be ready to drop the gates for Moto 1 of the 2015 AMA AZ Open, presented by PJ1.
Which is right adjacent from our registration tower. Hey, thanks, Shad, for doing that introduction. Normally we do it side by side. I was out there doing some photo ops, went down and saw the guys at PJ1, Todd Carroll. Big thanks to PJ1 for being our
Wrapping up the hot lap here for Moto 1. Open B Limited, Open C Limited.
Todd told me, he goes, you want your chain lubed?
5 laps of Fury coming up. Got 22 total racers in this gate, 11 riders each class.
Right next door, Rich Taylor.
If you have any aches or pains that need to be stretched or taped, be sure to stop by the medicine tent and motion tent. The medicine and motion staff is happy to help loosen you up and check out any injuries you have. Maybe they can help you out, JP. Well, they're definitely going to help you out because I'm about ready to go hit this Scott trail. So I'm definitely going to see those dudes over there. I just met them right now. Super cool guys.
Right. Our starter is checking off the racers. Everyone getting ready, getting warm. Still a few sweatshirts out there. It's pretty chilly for a Arizona morning. Of course, can't complain. December 4th, and we're complaining about having to wear a sweatshirt. 30-second boards up. 2015 AMA AZ Open by PJ1. About to get going. Gate drop number 1. And it looks like we've got a Yamaha coming from the outside around for the whole shot. And they're stepping up to number 3, which is a big uphill triple. Might be a little slick grabbing that inside line this morning off that uphill triple to hold the inside. Gate drop number 2. Should be the Open C Limited. They're coming over this small roller. And they'll take their turn stepping up on number 3. Heading to the far west side of the track now. Some elevation changes. Up there it's very sandy. And the lines will change constantly throughout the day. So what's happened there, lap 1, probably going to be a little bit different after lap 2. Little inside-outside going on. Up number 9. It's a big uphill triple. And we'll try and get a number here on who's out there. Looks like it's the number 4, Tanner Amarius, local rider here out of Gilbert. It's Yamaha trying to keep up there. Lap number 1, finish in the books. Tanner Amarius with number 25. Corbin Hayes coming in third, and number 114 coming around in third. Looks like Tanner is one of his local tracks, starting to build up a bit of a gap over number 25, Corbin Hayes, out of Folsom, California. It's about as good as the track is going to be for the first moto. It's just going to get deeper and rougher as the day goes on. That means coming into where this corner, Tanner Amarias, braking bumps there, acceleration bumps coming out, and having to stay on and try and get over this triple of this rhythm section. Looks like we got a battle for third shaping up. Again, on these top sections here, it is very sandy, so it's not a type of line that's going to hold from lap to lap versus something that's a little bit lower elevation that's going to hold a rut, develop a few different lines. Again, coming off number 8, which is a big drop-off. Fast guys are going to go down as far as they can and pick out a braking bump there to downside on. As we're coming close to lap number 2 here, looks like they're starting to spread out a bit more. Tanner Amarias coming through this roller section, then back down and into jump number 10. So Tanner Amarias leading lap number 2 like he did lap number 1. Then number 25 coming through. Corbin Hayes gives you an idea of the lead Tanner has. The 100 at Garrett Sharp. And then Sam Franklin. Tanner is widening up that gap coming into this rhythm section. Consistently triple. Oh, looks like we got a rider down. Getting his pic. Decided to stop and pose for a picture there. Number 100, Garrett Sharp out of Decatur, Texas. Probably got a little too aggressive coming out of that turn. And we got another pileup down. Board up ready for moto number 2, and this is actually the 2-stroke BNC and the women's 12 plus. We've got a few local riders here. Started checking them off. 30-second board is up. We're getting ready to go here. Gate drop number 1, 2-stroke, 12 plus B and C. And it looks to be number 33, Derek Drake out of San Luis Obispo, the Troy Lee designed KTM rider. Gate drops for the women. Monster hole shot there. Looks like second is number 29, Lauren Thompson out of Mesa. And then the number 13, Brooke Whipple, coming out here from Temecula, California. Back to the guys. It looks like Derek Drake is just opening up that lead. Jumping about halfway down that hill. Derek Drake not making much of a race out of this as we're coming up towards the end of lap 1. Doubling into the roller section and then is just holding on, skim through there. Derek Drake wrapping up number 1, lap number 1. And number 57 of Cameron Barboa coming through right now. Number 69, Renee Garcia, rounding out the top 3. '33, Derek Drake, the KTM Troy Lee Designs Red Bull Motor X, Dunlop Renthal, and Adidas, putting his sponsors out front. As we're watching him, right now it looks like I can see Brooke Whipple coming through the finish line leading the women. While Derek's out there putting in a gap, it looks like the gap or the battle for second is starting to come through. We got a double, triple pass around the outside. I believe that was Renee Garcia going from third to second. As he's making his way up there, you'll see Derek Drake just entering the screen coming down the hill. So he's got about an uphill corner and a downhill lead right now. Big step up triple, number 9 here at Arizona Cycle Park. Up to the top, and whereas top part of the track before that is sandy, this one's a little bit hard packed up there as well. That'll hold some lines so they can carry some speed around there. Now you hear that sound? That's Derek Drake coming through right now, as the rest of the group coming through here in second. So number 69, Renee Garcia in second. 57, Cameron Barboa, starting to close that gap on there. As soon as Renee Garcia got past him, he started to open up the gap. But looks like Cameron is starting to close it up on him. Going up number 3. As that starts to dry out on the inside, you'll see more riders kind of jumping up, hugging the inside, whereas right now it's probably a little slick, a little wet. They're riding it to the outside. Cameron or Renee Garcia coming up a little short on that first triple. Getting a wide angle here, see how many riders on the track, how much it's spread out. Looks like we're picking up the battle here between in the women's class, number 29 of Lauren Thompson and the 57 of Carrie Killebrew. Lauren Thompson riding a Husqvarna She's only had a few weeks on that bike, maybe about a month yet, putting in her training with Sean Kalos, getting ready for the AZ Open. We got double single, coming around to number 5. And up into the sand, and it looks like the number 57, Carrie Killebrew, might be getting Lauren here. Oh, Carrie's just stuffed the front end there up in the sand before coming down and then turning right back up to get up the hill again. Looking a little bit deeper in the pack, you see he got a jacket on here. He must be from somewhere warm because it is chilly out here for us warm-blooded folks. That's number 19, Kyle Deering. He is definitely a local and put in many laps on this track. Trying to get a number here. Who is giving chase to Glendale's Kyle Deering on that YZ250, and it looks to be the number 117 of CJ Hearns out of Eastvale, California, giving our local boy a run here for his money. CJ getting a little squirrely getting on the binders there. Something happened. Looks like he just dropped off the pace, and Kyle's just starting to open up that gap. So not sure if he maybe caught a toe coming up into that inside line up the hill there, or he's having some bike issues. And white flag is out now as Derek Drake just came through the finish line, and we're getting a good look here of Arizona's Kyle Deering riding for MTR. Sponsored by ACP, Arizona Cycle Park. His mom, dad, grandma, and grandpa. Family effort for the Deerings. And we're getting a look there of Derek on his final lap. You see the chop coming into that turn, standing up on the gas for that triple, and that outside line is just going to get beat up as the day goes on. That first triple is going to be a lot more difficult to get later in the day. So first motos, probably a little smoother than what you're going to see in the later motos. Up to the sandy turn just before jump number 8. Where you can jump down as far as you want, as much confidence you have in your suspension. That's up number 9. It looks like just put Lauren Thompson a lap down, and coming up on, I believe, Carrie Killebrew going a lap down. Derek Drake grabbing the checker straight to the podium. We've got Carrie Killebrew coming in first for the women's class, I believe. And Lauren Thompson wrapping up her race. All right, let this race wrap up. The two-stroke 12 plus BC women 12 plus, as the moto number 3, the mini seniors 12 to 15 mod and 85 cc 9 to 11 mod are starting to take their hot lap. back, getting ready for Moto number 3, Midi Senior 12 to 15-year-olds mod, 85cc, 9 to 11 mod. They are running 5 laps as well. 29 riders set up for both these classes. 15 in the Midi Senior, 14 in the 85cc. Trying to get the riders checked off here. Riders ready. Let's get to the 30-second board. First gate drop for Moto number 3, 2015 AMA AZ Open, presented by PJ1. Not sure who got the whole shot on that one. They're staying pretty grouped together. We got gate drop second gate drop here for the 85cc 9 to 11 mods. Here we go. Doubling up the hill there. Battle for first. Looks like he grabbed the inside. Wasn't able to hold the inside. As it looks like, I believe, number 21, Noah Devine. It could have been the 51, DJ Weber. Down number 8. Again, just how much confidence you have in that suspension to jump down, trying to downside on one of the acceleration bumps. And then up the big step up triple, number 9. Both the front riders getting up on top. We'll get a good look as they come around here, finishing up their first lap. Looks like number 24, Joshua Brise in second. Actually, Brise in first with the number 74, Dylan Schwartz in second. So then it's number 110, Kai Aiello wrapping up the third place spot. So we're going to see a battle here at 24, Joshua Brise out of Paris, California, and Dylan Schwartz out of Alpine, California. Both riding their KTMs. We got the 424 coming through, Andrew T. Hertzer out of the 85cc mod. Racing his Kawasaki out front of 85cc 9 to 11 mod. Opening up a pretty good gap. But it's a 24 Josh Brise, 74 Dylan Schwartz out front of the mini senior class. And opening up that lead on Kai Aiello. Comes the tricky part. If you can maintain your momentum around here. Looks like Dylan Schwartz went to the outside, stuck the front end a little bit, slowed him down. But it's 24 Joshua Brise out front, leading Dylan Schwartz with Kai Aiello on his Yamaha. Looks like Joshua Brise has opened up that lead on 74 Dylan Schwartz. As they're coming around jump number 10, quick right-hander right up into the finish line section, wrapping up lap number 2. Number 110, Kaelo in third place. Looks like they're pretty evenly spaced out. A little bit of an OJ there. Not sure who that is, but looks like he's got his suspension dialed in for that over jump because he's just getting through that rhythm section, no problem. And it's up around number 6. Again, it's very sandy up there. Downhill, back uphill. One thing Arizona Cycle Park has here is elevation. Incorporating the sides of those hills. They're going up into the sand, down into the hard pack. Got some loam around here too, forming up different lines in and out of the corners. So we're getting a look at number 8, jumping halfway down. That's number 7, 11. Maximus Bolin out of Granite Bay, California. I have no idea where Granite Bay is. Someone tweet AZ Open MX, hashtag AZ Open MX. Tell me where Granite Bay is. So you got Maximus Bolin out here representing for the AZ Open. Getting a look here of number 53, Tyler Green out of Lake Havasu City, Arizona, making the trip down here in the mini senior 12 to 15 mod class. That's the number 19, Cameron Geyer on his KTM. Saw in the previous race triple through that section, but these little guys not able to carry the momentum around that corner for a triple. Double single before they're heading up number 5 and back up the hill into that sandy tree turn. That's number 94 of Ryder Holtor. Got the white flag out. White flag last lap for the number 24, Joshua Brise. Open up a bit more of a gap on Dylan Schwartz, number 74. And it's Kaelo still trailing in third. Joshua Brise pretty much controlled this race from the start. But Dylan Schwartz not making it. Brise representing the KTM Orange Brigade, Arma Energy, j6loan.com. double up the hill there. Joshua Breeze coming up on number, looks like 33. Getting a lap down. Well, it's not going to be a race to the finish. Joshua Breeze got in the lead, slowly opened up the gap. He pretty much cruises half lap straight to the checkers. Winner of the mini senior 12 to 15 mod, Joshua Breeze, going up to the podium. And we're back. Getting a bird's eye view here. Austin White on the controls of the drone. Getting ready for Moto number 4, Schoolboy 2, the 14 to 16 year old B and C riders. Got a couple riders making their second moto appearance here. Tanner Amarias, who raced in Moto 1, and the 33, Derek Drake, racing a couple classes today, getting ready for their second moto of the day, but first moto for Schoolboy 2, 14 to 16-year-old B and C. You can see me waving. We got a bird's eye view. See how packed the pits are here. The 2015 AMA AZ Open presented by PJ1. PJ1 stepped up huge this year, $15,000 in contingencies for these riders, up for grabs. Looking down on the riders from on the start gate, wrapping up their hot lap. Give a quick rundown here. Tanner Amarias, Brandon Boschitz, Red Jones, Tyler Matcham, Derek Drake, Danny Murray, Richard Taylor, Chase Felong, Trevor Lewis, Garrett Sharp, CJ Hearns, Mason Olson, Dalton Lane, Connor Millenick, Travis Dameron, Cade Auchenrith, Brent Foley, Ryan Carlson, Austin Walton, Ryan Taylor, Mitchell Falk. Getting them lined up back in the gate. Just going to be the one gate drop today. 18 riders going for that hole shot. Got the bird's eye view here, be able to follow the riders into that first turn. We go. Starter checking down the line, making sure everyone's set to go. Then we'll see that 30-second board sideways, and then it's a walk to the doghouse and dropping that gate. There we go, getting ready to drop it. Follow along with us as we're over top of Arizona Cycle Park for the 2015 AMA AZ Open. Funneling in for that first turn. Looks like it's the 33 of Derek Drake grabbing that hole shot. Number 4, local Tanner Amarias. Both these guys won their first moto in their other respective classes of the day. Tanner Amarias coming under some heat there, it looks like. Derek Drake going inside, able to triple. That's going to be huge time saver. If you don't have to go around the outside, you can cut to the inside and triple in. Derek Drake opening up that lead. Tanner Amarias in second. KTM's going 1-2. The Yamaha looks to be in third. Try and get a number on that. Over top of the riders as they're coming